Hi everybody, welcome back to the Seesaw. It's Saturday afternoon. I've just got back from a grocery shop. Quite a busy day for us so far. So Caleb had a football match this morning. Unfortunately they didn't win today, but it was a team that's consistently beaten them quite convincingly, and they lost 5-4. So actually they did really well. Really proud of the boys, and they got their brand new kit today. So a really exciting morning of football. We then got home, Caleb got washed and changed, we had lunch. He's now gone to a birthday party from one of his school friends, and it's a Nerf Wars party, so he's quite excited about that. So Tony's just taken him off to the party while I went and got the shopping, and then we're settling down to watch England and Wales rugby, which quite an exciting day for us as well. We love the Six Nations competition. We have been lucky enough to go to a few games in Six Nations in previous years. We're not going this year to any of the games, but they are such a great atmosphere, and with World Cup year I hope it just encourages more and more people to pick up rugby. So today I went to Aldi, just had to pop to Sainsburys for a handful of things that I couldn't get at Aldi. My hope this week was to stay close to budget after a couple of weeks of being over budget. I spent £63 and change at Aldi, and I spent £7.50 at Sainsburys. So altogether £70 and a few pennies, and £70 is our budget. So right on budget this week, which was great. So I'll show you what we got, and then at the end, as always, I'll show you our meal plan for the week. Just to show you what we're planning to eat as the week progresses. Back to school this week, so lunchbox every day for Caleb again, so he'll have a packed lunch every day this week, as we haven't booked in for school dinners. I just didn't get organised during half-term week, so a few extra things for packed lunches, but other than that, a fairly standard weekly shop for us. So there's the sweep of the full shop. As you can see outside, excuse the washing on the line, but it's absolutely, I'm not sure how it's been where you are, but the last few days have just been beautiful. It's, I don't know, about 15-16 degrees outside here, so it really is a lovely afternoon. A bit of a shame that the boys are inside for their birthday party. So I'll start with what I got at Sainsburys. So I didn't actually plan to get this, but I spotted it was reduced, and we're having sweet and sour pork tonight, so I got 2 packages of the egg fried rice, a pack of macaroni, some Werther's creamy toffees. I want that for a bake I'm making this weekend. Once I got into Sainsburys, I realised I hadn't got any sweeties for Caleb's sweetie jar, so picked up some of the bubblegum flavour squashies and some of his favourite giant straws. They were all reduced in Sainsburys, so they actually weren't much more expensive than I pay in Aldi. 1 red pepper and a pack of the equivalent of Baby Bell. This is the Aldi version. They often have these, or a version of this, in Aldi, but they didn't have any today, so I had to pop over to Sainsburys, and these are so much cheaper than the Baby Bell, the branded Baby Bells, and I don't think children can really tell much difference between the two. So that's all I got from Sainsburys. That came to £7.50 or something around that amount. In Aldi, the only non-food items I needed this week were toilet roll. We do have toilet roll on Subscribe and Save from Amazon, which is a monthly delivery service we have. I skipped the last delivery because we had toilet roll everywhere and we just didn't need any. And now we're not going to make it to the next delivery without some. So I just picked up a 4-pack of toilet roll and a little can of Sure deodorant. Strangely, there's no roll-on deodorant, and I've noticed that in several stores. Have I missed something about roll-on deodorants? But I usually buy roll-on, but they didn't have it, so I bought the Sure spray. Cookies and biscuits this week. 2 packs of the chocolate chip cookies. Caleb has asked if he could have a couple of cookies as his treat in his lunchbox this week, a couple of days. So I've got 2 packs just so we've got plenty. Rich tea, which actually Caleb really likes those as a bedtime biscuit with a glass of milk. And then some custard creams, which are Tony's favourites. I got a dozen eggs, 3 cans of the chunky chopped tomatoes, a bottle of orange squash, a jar of cumin, a little bottle of vanilla extract, brownie squares, the little mini chocolate brownies. Again, that's for the days he doesn't have cookies. He'll have those in his lunchbox. Some light soft brown sugar, some tomato puree. We've still got lots of crisps in the cupboard, so he asked if he could have some popcorn for school snacks some days this week. So I got a big bag of popcorn and I got some tortilla chips as well. For breads, a loaf of our regular 50/50, some brioche burger buns. I might take some kind of ham salad rolls for lunch this week. And I like these buns for that. Some crumpets, a bag of the butter croissants, and a bag of bagels. For the refrigerated items, a pack of gnocchi, some grated cheese, some honey roast ham, the wafer thin, a ball of mozzarella, some unsalted butter, some quark, 3 yogurts. They've got some new flavours in, peanut and caramel, gingerbread, and then a regular strawberry. I'm not sure if I'll like either of those, but they just sounded intriguing enough for me to want to try them. I love gingerbread latte, so I'm hoping that's sort of that flavour. And peanut and caramel just sounds like a Snickers bar in a yogurt without the chocolate. So looking forward to trying those. A pot of sour cream, a pot of double cream, some green top milk, an apple juice and an orange juice. I use the orange juice in my sweet and sour sauce for the sweet and sour pork tonight. Strawberry cones, as always. 2 packages of the turkey mince. We're having a pizza night this week, so I got the garlic pizza bread, which is just cheese, and then a pepperoni pizza and a ham and pineapple pizza. And then sausages, 6 sweet chili sausages, pork chipolatas. Caleb's asked if he could have like cold sausages in with his lunchbox. We had some sausages left over from Brinner. When was that? Friday night, last night. And he's had those with lunch today, and he said could he have those for his lunchbox this week. So I got a pack. I'll cook half of them and freeze half of them probably. 2 packages of the chicken legs. So this is the thigh and leg portion, all still joined up. Making chicken chasseur for dinner tomorrow, so that's for that. And a pork fillet. This is to use to make the sweet and sour pork this evening. A pack of the mini bananas. They didn't have any regular bananas. Tony uses bananas in his smoothies, and Caleb sometimes likes a banana, so these will be just fine. Little gem lettuce, a bag of spinach, a bag of white potatoes. I didn't go to the farm shop, which I mentioned last week, just didn't get there, so I'll try that again in another week. A pot of the seedless mixed grapes. I had to think for what those were for a moment there. Granny Smith apples, a cucumber, a net of onions, a fresh pineapple, some thyme. The sunlight is really affecting the light in here today. I'm not used to it. Buttered mushrooms, some salad tomatoes, mini British apples, a punnet of pears, and some raspberries and strawberries. So moving on to our meal plan for the week, we're having a couple of these I've swapped. So Caleb's going back to the dentist on Tuesday, so he'll be home on Tuesday evening and not Monday. So we've switched the 2 days there. So Monday we'll have the Southwestern casserole, which uses the mince, some macaroni, some chili seasonings, chopped tomatoes, jalapenos, things like that to make a Southwestern flavoured casserole. A bit like the chili mac I made a couple of weeks ago, but that was definitely more kind of chili consistency. This is more of a casserole or pasta bake kind of consistency. Tuesday we'll have pizza with salad and some of that cheesy garlic bread pizza. Wednesday we're going to have omelettes with diced potatoes and salad. We're back to football training this Wednesday, so that'll be a quick and easy supper when we get home. Thursday we'll have the gnocchi with sausage in a bake. So again, just take the sausage meat out of the casings, cook that up, combine it with the gnocchi, some chopped tomatoes, some seasonings and vegetables, and bake it like a pasta bake. Friday we're actually going to have a takeaway. We haven't had one for a while, not a proper takeaway. And so we'll do that Friday, and then Saturday we've moved the gammon, egg, chips and beans down to next Saturday, and then next Sunday we'll have baked chicken thighs with mash and peas. So that's our meal plan for the week. If you tune in to our meals of the week videos, you'll see how all of those turn out, and for things like the Southwestern casserole and the sausage gnocchi bake, I'll give you some more information about how I make those and how they're prepared. But we hope you have a great week, whatever you're doing. I know some places are just starting half term, some have just finished half term, but really enjoying this bit of nice weather. Not sure how long it's expected to last, because last year we had snow in March. So March starts at the end of next week, scarily. Those first 2 months have just flown by. So who knows what the weather has yet to come. But we are looking forward to getting back into routine again this week with school, with football training and things like that. So yeah, we hope you have a great week, and we'll see you back on the seesaw soon.